do that.
Go ahead.
See, grandmother can cook.
Yes.
You go ahead and do that. I literally just hit live.
Demons, you fuck.
Stop spalling. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to Metaphor. Ian, I just had to run downstairs. That is okay. That's fine. It's gonna be alright. We are still in the cathedral. We're gonna try to get through it today. Keyword is try.
Let's go.
Whether any of that is actually going to happen, I couldn't tell you. Alright. I have to remind myself that there are gargoyles. So. Oh yeah, that's that new enemy.
See us. Watch your health.
Not like this. You must rise. I beg of you.
Damn. Don't let Ian see that.
Oh,
Don't let Ian see that. Damn, I really need to raise my health. He doesn't know. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you today?
You have missed literally fuck all.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, kind of.
Debatably.
Hey, Rexy! How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Welcome.
Hi.
Rexy is the
They found
kind
us.
soul that
Get ready, everyone.
raided the other day.
Oh, well,
this won't
we
stop
hope
us.
you enjoy the stream.
Ow.
Oh, you've been hexed, my dude.
Trolls anxious, and they're targeting him. Hulkenberg's been hacked.
I'm gonna hit with a lot of
She'd
things.
better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
Oh, you're weak to light? Well,
I mean, it is a shadowy thing.
Becto.
You hit their weakness.
Bait.
That's your opening, Captain.
Hey, Stroll? Buddy?
Here.
Give yourself a little bit of health back, even though I just topped you off.
Power of heroes.
You are doing
I defer to you. Let's stay calm.
nothing. You aren't doing shit, Hulkenberg.
I won't hold
You
back.
chose the wisest option.
Flight. Stay sharp.
Yes.
Wow.
You took one
All
down.
yours. Most I shall defend.
Summon. Oh god, it summoned another one.
Hulkenberg's been hexed. She'd better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
Oh, goody.
Flare.
You hit their weakness.
Bait.
That's your opening, Captain.
power within.
You aren't really
I
gonna...
believe technically they can infinitely keep summoning people as long as there is a fresh person. So
Remind me what Hex does?
if you try to hit a person, half the damage that you've applied gets thrown onto you as well.
Now, does that include that? Is that with all attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Any attack you use,
Staying on
you
the
take half that
defensive.
damage.
Most
Okay.
He's gonna get hit with
What?
something.
Also,
okay. I won't hold back.
I believe you take more damage to darkness as well.
Light.
Check that.
Just one left.
In other words, I think it gives you
Going,
weakness to dark
Captain.
if you don't.
Guarding seems the wise move.
That doesn't look like there was a weakness.
Hulkenberg's been hexed. She'd
Well,
better
glad to
hold
see your
back
defense
her
turn back
attacks
to
until
normal.
it's
They'll
gone.
not break my defense.
In fairness,
Brightest power.
Hit with backlash
Flare.
attacks.
guard protects you from
You
weakness
hit their
damage.
weakness.
That's also fair.
That's your opening, Captain.
You first. Most to you. Let's stay calm. Me. Light.
Okay, I need to be careful around those things. Not a fan of that.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
As
everyone.
much as I love Hex, I will admit it is easily, in my opinion, the most one of the most devastating of elements in this game.
And that does not disappear at the end.
No, because it's a physical ailment.
Secures Hex. Oh, goodness.
Get ready, everyone.
Like in terms of the worst elements, I think it is had between it, Malady, and
Oh my god.
Also, yeah, they will explode if you like fuck with them.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, well, glad I know that now.
You're like duly noted.
Let's take it with us.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Nice.
Ah, you bastard.
They'll need more than this.
That should dodge him.
Coming for you.
Oh, now I'm hexed.
They're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
My best.
Stroll!
Yeah, well, Stroll
Let's
then.
get him back on his feet.
Fuck
Stroll
me.
got knocked out. Can anyone get
Angry
him back on
chanting
his feet?
music. Accurate.
Very accurate, dear. And I guess it isn't like makes you weak to dark. I must do something else. But regardless, still, Hex is a horror, is a terrifying element to
He's
get,
getting hurt too.
especially this early on too.
Yeah, I see that.
Could do with this.
Thank you.
Captain's
So
been
there
hit
at
with
least
a
you
hex.
have options to hit them.
He's
You
getting
at least
hurt
have
too.
options to hit them with more than just one person.
Nice.
I also
Oh,
have
Mystic Purge.
Hulkenberg got
you
them
doing
right
it right as
on
well.
Wait.
And I should
there
not do
another
that with
way?
myself.
You were about to kill
Next one's
yourself
yours.
there.
Now, what's
What?
the play?
Since
Brawler! Not
I
now.
don't
They're
know
weak
about
to
you.
fire. Let's heat this place
Physical
up.
shit ain't doing anything to you.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll blow you away.
Actually, physical does worse than
Observe the
that.
enemy.
It just flat out reflects that to you.
Let justice prevail.
Tasty. With light.
The curse. Freezing.
Brace for impact. Summoning? Yep. God, you are, you a bastard. I have no way
Captain's
to.
been hit with a hex. If he
I think I-
attacks,
did I
he's
use
getting
my-
hurt
I
too.
did. Use my last.
No point wasting this. No holding back. No,
You don't
not
have
this.
shit.
I can hear the like,
Let's do this.
ah,
Ah.
I am running into some. I
Another
see a
right
problem here.
Yeah. Yeah, I see many a problem here. I'm gonna turn back the clock.
Are you hoping for a better outcome?
I'm hoping for first.
Ooh, and 2 hexes and an anxiety. Ooh, that's the worst for you, my dude.
Not a better start. This is actually a much worse start.
Like, oh, that went
try this.
worse for me.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
You first.
Hulkenberg's
How can
fighting
we
her
survive
anxiety.
this?
Keep the enemies off
That's
her.
fighting her anxiety. Actually, I can't do
Perhaps
anything
not.
with you because you'll start doing the wrong thing.
I defer to you. I
Man,
will
it's
fight
fucking.
with me.
She's gonna get
Well,
hit with
technically,
fire.
anxiety just means like she can't use any of her abilities, and if anyone hits her, I think it counts as like an automatic crit. If I'm remembering
This should
properly.
work.
Regardless, anxiety bad. It's super
Anxiety
bad.
is super bad.
You don't want anxiety. Anxiety is something that makes you like get spooked.
Seizing
Oh
their
my
chance
God!
while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Yeah, they'll just explode. They'll explode themselves if they so desire.
Is that all?
This is not turning out well. Recover from Hex. Oh, thank God!
Someone heal him.
Oh, hey.
I'm stepping back.
Only 2
Charging
enemies
in.
We're
left.
actually,
Stay sharp.
we're actually a little bit okay again now. Yay!
Oh, Mystic Purge.
Hulkenberg got them
I
right
don't know if I
on
can
the
hear the.
spot.
Oh my god, I have a chance.
I have something. It's
We're
Right
so
as
here.
we've got it.
Light.
You hit their weakness.
What?
Give me your aid.
Literally done the swinging pendulum of
Something
it's so
else.
over to we're so back.
So back. We are
This
so
calls for one
going
of
to
these.
die. Again.
By the sworn oath of night. Night. Shine. One remaining.
Work,
We're all
Hulkenberg.
counting on
Yeah,
you.
you got it.
Flare.
Yeah, I didn't know they exploded. When
What a
you hit
finale.
them.
Yeah,
Keep
like,
your
yeah,
energy up, everyone.
it's actually useful.
Well, see, I didn't know that
That was the
when
last
you
of them.
walked out to go deal with the crockpot, and I might have blown myself the fuck up and died. I was like, well, don't let Ian see that. Then my brain's like, I might as well just say something.
Because you know I would have found out later.
Yeah.
Because there's really no hiding the truth from me.
What's up?
What is this? It's right to the sanctified amulet. Oh,
What?
what's happening? Oh, it's lowering. Oh, it's a bridge. I see.
Look at it bow lower.
If that's the case.
That being the case,
Magic key.
Please no.
You're like, I know it comes with you. I don't want it.
Come on.
I love how much of a spook that gargoyles give you, just because you know there's gonna be 3 boys to like lower all your stats.
Brace yourselves.
Oh no, it's only just the two? Anxiety and sleep.
They're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Only a flesh wound.
Oh, well, her anxiety's gone.
This is no time to sleep.
By
They're
this
on
power.
us.
What are you into again? Wind.
Windy.
But I have the ability of bonking stick. So
Take this!
it's not the bonking stick I was thinking of.
Observe the enemy. With blade in hand.
If you got wind, they don't
I
give a
stand
shit.
waiting.
Truly, they do not. Hey, Hulkenberg, I might have just sentenced you to death. Bubbling rage.
Stroll, this is no time to sleep. They're
want
on us.
Oh, this is not the time to sleep.
Maybe not.
Wake the fuck up! No
Looks like
synthesis.
slash
No
attacks won't do
synthesis.
much
No
against them.
synthesis.
If I remember correctly, I think the mages syntheses are all based with other mages.
Probably. The mage and healer kind of thing.
Well, if you have a
everyone
mage and
alright?
mage, you're pretty much being able to use your skills, but hit everyone.
Is that all?
So you'd be doing like god bolts.
Is that all?
That's the good thing about Berserk. They will no longer use any of their abilities; they will just hit you. And the nice thing about sleep, if you're unable to be hit and punished, you can
Fire!
kind of get some like health and SP
can't
like
afford to
50
hold
back at
back.
least.
Oh, that one died
I
quick.
shall vanquish evil. I'll blow you away.
Yay, now they're dead. I'm so glad it was not the ones that lower my fucking stats.
Also,
dude.
another thing about Berserk, it pretty much lowers. They take way more damage as well.
Our foes have fallen.
So it's
You know,
a
the thing is, too,
it's a double-edged sword, basically.
the thing is, too, as I was looking back and forth around here, I was looking at the gargoyles going, which one of you's gonna fucking wake up?
I know one of you will do it. Wake up, Gord.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Hi. How are you?
He decides he wants to go with you.
Decided he did, but, you coming there, buddy? Yeah. Maybe, so I can use these to do this.
Right there!
I can hear the. I just want to. I can hear the. I just want to get the drop on him once. Because I think so far every gargoyle's gotten a drop on you.
I call
Maybe?
upon royal power within.
You're not doing shit, Stroll. That's fine. I guess you can just go
Take
punch.
that. They die
Bonk.
hard.
I stand red knight! I stand waiting!
Stun. Stun.
I can't move.
I can't do that.
Let's go!
Honestly, it's better that way.
Yeah!
This is when you realize stun is the most strongest ability ever, because it gives you a chance to maybe end the fight before shit goes sideways.
Too shabby. Let's
Becomes
keep
way
this
more
up,
imperative
everyone.
later on, because that will actually happen. You're like, I don't want to fight the spooky man
We'll be safe for a
one-on-one.
while.
Right? Okay. Yeah, there was really nothing else, those other pathways, I don't think. Yeah, there was that locked door. I don't think, yeah, because I had to go through I got to go through a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, stop it. No. No,
What
no.
now?
You're like, I'm too weak for this.
What now?
Tell you what.
Well, Stroll, doesn't really have to worry about MP, because he can just use his HP to just bonk a motherfucker effectively with his hands.
Well,
Are you ready?
I'm heading
Crystal.
out.
All right, what human is guarding this one? No! Come on! I don't want it!
That was the purest reaction. Like, no!
I don't want these.
Arrow! Now deal with 5 of them!
I didn't ask for this!
Power.
But it's what you get.
Light.
You hit their weakness.
You
I
hit
shall
your weakness.
fight.
Yeah, I
Let's
did.
get on with it.
Fun fact. Not really gonna mean much if they
my
get me
power-
first!
You're like, I know they did, but I don't feel good.
Hit them with the Hadouken!
Stay on the offensive.
Yeah,
Why can't that be more? That's a huge explosion!
because it's a single target attack. It's just the Big Bang attack.
Power of heroes.
You wanted to wipe them all out, didn't you?
I did, yes.
You just wanted a freebie.
Just wanted to live.
Unfortunately, the game is
With
saying
these fists,
you
are you
have more
prepared?
trials, my dude. Suffering builds character.
Suffering builds
our
care.
time to
Fuck
shine.
you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Staying on the defensive.
No more curses. Oh, that failed.
This is my last resort.
Please don't.
Curse will kill.
Damn you.
You're like the one person I didn't need it. Like, why?
Why you gotta do this to me?
I've done nothing wrong. I am but a humble bread maker.
Let's do this. No.
God, you can't use it because the story is saying, fuck you!
He's been hexed. You can't do it.
Brawler.
Your one saving grace gone.
You first.
Is everyone up? Night.
Alright, Hulkenberg, well, I guess you're my saving grace right now.
Well, Hulkenberg, I hope you're ready to carry.
Next one's yours.
Now, what's the play? Let's see how this plays out.
Let's see how this plays out.
Go ahead and summon another one.
And then it explodes.
I would be like, come on!
Like, why?
Why are you doing this to me?
I am just a little guy.
I am but a humble chicken. I could do a ballsy ass move and murder myself and take one with me. And just rest myself.
It is something you can do.
It's a viable
Do
option.
you want to waste one of your revivals though, just for that silly gamble?
A little bit.
Well, I guess you can get to see just why Hex is so dangerous. I guess.
I'm counting on you.
I can't afford to hold back.
Pass for now.
Coward.
Fuck you!
You're the one making the bold claims of that gamble. It's like, alright, if he wants to, his wall or his mouth is.
One remaining.
The curse. The next one's
Can't do
yours.
anything
We go for it.
You're like, I'm
Can't
scared.
do fucking do nothing because he's gonna keep summoning more! You bitch!
You know.
The captain's been hit with a hex. If he attacks, he's getting hurt too.
You with me, you son of a bitch.
Oh, power of heroes.
Hulkenberg got them
This
right
might be the last episode you guys hear of me.
Isn't enough to stop me.
Tee-hee.
Might be.
I'm counting on you.
I shall fight as the noble
Also, I
lion.
love you keep hitting the
first.
one that made the summon instead of killing the thing that was summoned.
Oh, Mystic Purge. Stay focused.
Ensuring that they will in fact summon another one.
Light.
Have at thee, bitch!
You hit their weakness.
I
That's your
can't
opening,
afford to
did
hold
it.
back.
I'm the hero.
Could do with this.
Still fight.
Shit!
Still
We're okay! We did it! You were ready for the I'm the hero part.
I
were you?
wasn't, no. That made me giggle. God, that internally made me giggle.
I'm the hero! I did it!
I did it! Yay!
Oh, get the crystal. Thank you. What was that thing you gave me? You gave me a nice item.
I want to know it. But hey,
Oh.
now look where you can go.
Oh.
Good.
Spell barrier, which means we actually had the lift that can take us all the way back down to the bottom. If I recall, right? Does that lift go all the way to... Ah! Sure, so I made it to the upper levels.
So corpses alone weren't enough to stop them. Have lit up hedges for rats scurrying in the shadows. Go exterminate the interlopers now.
Understood.
And remember, well, failure will not be tolerated. Master Luis's army has no place for incompetence. Am I understood?
mean, okay.
Is it really?
Still, I can't imagine the army making it this far. But that rabble wielding unknown magics,
No
could it
matter.
be them? It hardly matters. Whoever can struggle all they like, nothing can stop the calamity to come.
All right.
Should we head back to the lift? Not yet.
If so,
You're like, I want.
There's other shit to do.
You're like, I want the goodies at the.
I
statue.
want to not die. Seriously though, what I think you made this? Ooh, 150 damage to dark damage to all enemies. Do I have one that does light damage? Because if I do, I might actually fucking flip a table.
You do not have that.
I was about to start flipping tables.
You're like, cool. My dignity has been saved for a little while. I imagine you also want the goodies that the statue will provide now.
Oh yeah, this is
The bowing sancticism
okay,
statue.
I want to check something here.
What you wanting to know?
Would it be under this or would it no?
What?
I want to look up the tutorials. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, we for that. Dungeon. That. This will use a skill from a party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health.
Which will cost MP.
So that's the ability to heal. Nobody does.
Technically you, because you're a healer. So it's taking that
Kind
skill
of,
from your
I'm only a
archetype.
mage.
But you still have the healing. You still have that as well as
I
the
do.
one from your
That is fair.
seeker as well. So it's taking those skills to heal everyone. That's why it's cutting into the MP.
I mean, with the mage, I have the ability to get.
Yes.
stuff
You gotta be.
back.
You gotta grind some more MP back.
So yeah, that's a lot of one. I need to go.
You gotta walk around the other side, which that statue will allow you to do that, I believe.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
I believe it should. Unless I am completely off my rocker and wrong.
You're not, because I just need to get over to that side over there.
Yes. In fairness, it has been a little while since I remember the intricacies of this place.
Yeah, that's that.
I can hear the. I don't want to go there.
Well, no, I was just looking over to see what it. I saw this exclamation point on the map, and I was like, "What
It's
the?"
the MacGuffin lift,
Oh, the lift.
the story lift. Gives you all sorts of. Well, it doesn't.
It's just not fucking gargoyles.
It doesn't require God at all.
Apparently, I've never been done this way.
You
Let's
have
stash
not-
that
Fucking
somewhere safe.
turn the life on me, you prick.
You're like.
watch out.
Hey, how you doing?
Blackguards.
You just gonna stand there and look pretty, or what are you doing?
Gonna menace you a little bit.
I'm gonna
Might be of
menacing-
use later.
Shut up. Look, words.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to try that again?
It's
They
one of those
saw
things.
us. On your toes, everyone.
I don't really give a shit about you right now.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. That was too good.
That was
There they go.
You find out what you were gonna say?
one of my better ones. Is this the way to the? Yes, that's the way to the statue. Okay.
We're on the right floor.
I'm gonna say.
So that would be taking you back.
Right. I'm just looking to see what is
Yeah.
kind of around. Kind of getting an idea of where I am, because like you mentioned, this place can be.
It gets pretty maze-like as you go
We've been
through this
spotted.
place.
On your guard.
And this is just the first dungeon. Yeah, you need to go one floor down. You gotta take the stairs, my dude.
Avoid my fucking hubris, apparently too. That's not gonna
I can hear the like, why does he guard my door?
Bye.
There's some stairs that way.
See that? That's where I'm going. Release me.
Release me, he says.
Release me!
No.
Hey guys.
Arrgh.
Hi guys. Still happening. Good. Yoink.
Good. give.
This is really nicely
What's
done.
that?
It's just
This
Cossack.
Ooh, I know who that's going to. It's going to me,
What now?
It's going to.
because I'm a mage.
And increases your invasion against dark. Because a healer would be really good because it helps you navigate your weakness to dark.
I'm perfectly calm, dude.
You're so. I can
I'm a
feel
little
you
mad.
shaking.
I'm a little fucking mad.
Why are you so mad?
Because I can't beat the shit up.
So wannabe.
Carlos the Hunter.
No, he probably is.
Peek around at corners, looking around like.
Just like, yeah, will drops you from the top rope.
I'd be like, oh god!
Bad guy.
Honestly, though, I'd be like, no, that's fair.
RKO'd by a gargoyle. That sounds rough.
It's the worst ways to go. Okay.
Now you gotta find the lifts.
Yep, I
I
know.
think you officially got yourself turned around, dude. No, it's right
Nope,
there.
I just gotta go down here. See, now I'm debating if I should go down and actually do some MP farming. That doesn't really give me a lot of MP back on a basis, though.
We did it!
Maybe take the lift and... And it's gone! What's gonna come say hi to us? Is it a bunch of guys? It is! Oh, how do I know?
It's almost like it was kind of you got like a vision of a vision of like another place.
No.
White Cloud Triumvirate. Alright. Let's do it. He's got a stick!
You do have a stick. This stick is the most powerful stick in the world.
They're weak to
Alright, now I
piercing
know how to
attacks.
deal with you
Hit 'em
guys.
all in one
It's
fell
merely just
swoop.
piercing. Except I
But
don't know how to deal with
those
you.
two, you don't know.
That's
Blue and
fine.
yellow, no.
That's fine. I can learn very quickly.
Yes.
I won't hold back.
You're like, I can deduct with the power of my brain and hope to God you don't hurt me.
Okay?
I
well,
can't
fire
afford
is
to
not
hold
your
back.
weakness.
No holding back! You'll be dust!
Right on target.
Is everyone
Nice
alright?
one, Stroll.
With blade in hand.
Criticals are
I
your
stand
bestest
waiting.
friend.
You dare defy
Come
Count
forth,
Louis?
royal soul. Freeze.
Think of
remaining.
me.
Ice.
Now, what's the play?
Now I know how to deal with you.
You're like, ah, I understand now.
Take that!
Bonk.
Charge!
Main sweep strength.
Enough!
Ooh. Have resistance, you bitch.
Nice. Not this one.
Not this one.
Right there.
Actually, what I wanted to do,
I'll
but
show
that's
you the
okay.
essence.
So you're gonna try to poke the mage.
Nice.
That's fair.
You hit their weakness.
With these fists,
That's your
brawler!
Ooh.
Captain.
A fun thing you could do, Skullcracker the mage. They
You'll be
would
dust.
technically prevent him from doing some things if he gets
It's
it.
pointless to resist.
But
I
hey, still
see
hurts
him.
him.
Hockenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
By this power.
Got him right in the weak spot.
Freeze.
The Achilles tendon.
This is
Ah!
stop resisting.
It's so cold.
Oh, defense raise.
What can I do?
Wolf badly wounded.
Here they come.
Can anyone
Oh,
heal
badly
him?
wounded. It's like his entire abilities
Brawler!
you know, on him punching the
Let
fuck
me
out of
rethink this.
things.
You can't run! Take my hand!
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Just the thing.
That's a
Help
little bit
us
of
out.
health back.
Count Louis
go.
condemns you.
Nice.
I don't care what Count Luis does.
Last one.
I condemn him to
It's
hell.
pointless to
Jeez,
resist.
they're pretty
Okay.
tough.
You
Better
are
be
purely
careful.
just gonna be a melee. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. You got it.
I'll crush you. Let's
You
go.
forget. Not.
Enough.
Oh no. Doing a thing.
Nice. Not now.
Gonna hit
Decipher
everybody,
ground.
so-
Charging in. Join with me.
We'll team up.
And thus I end it.
Hockenberg got them
wretches.
right in their weak spot.
Can't be.
The next one's yours.
I can't afford to. No holding back. Eat this. Count
It's
Louis.
like be enough to kill him.
Yup.
He punch you.
You Like, I got him.
I did.
Good job.
Satisfactory.
Nobody died during any of that, so I'm actually happy with it.
You're like, oh, thank fuck.
Alright, we can use the lift now.
Got it.
If I remember correctly, I think if you use the lift,
You
there is
see?
a checkpoint up ahead.
Okay, so I can only go up with this lift.
Yes.
Yes.
We're off.
It's only up from here.
Right. Oh, goodness.
But hey, if you get a checkpoint, you can just warp yourself around wherever.
Good.
Watch out.
I could also hear the how fucking big is this place?
Well, no, I saw the building from the outside, and this place is fucking huge. So,
It looks it looks smaller on the outside, really.
There they go.
it's yellow, so it means it would be a fight.
You will have to fight them. Yes, you can't just automatically kill the white clouds. You're not that hinge.
Yet.
You're not hinge enough that you can just murder like
What are you
the elite soldiers of Luis's army.
Well,
Incoming.
I did not see.
Good job.
I didn't see how fast that was hitting. That's on me. But, fun fact, I know your fucking weakness.
Hey, wait a minute.
Vitus power.
What you do?
I know what to do. I'm gonna freeze you.
Ridiculous. I'm
That's
not
your
out of
opening,
this
Captain.
yet.
I'm not out of this yet. Stroll, you are.
Eat this.
Hang on, buddy.
Sworn
Bold
oath of
strategy not to
knighthood.
kill them.
Behold, we stand together. Let justice prevail.
The only thing with you anyway.
Yeah, with your
So-
1 MP.
You know, hey,
Just the thing.
So if I leave the dungeon and come back, is that gonna burn a
Let's
day
stay
or
calm.
not?
It will burn today.
Well, then, looks like I am where I am.
Freeze.
Get frozen, bitch. Hiya.
You're like, I
I'll hold
want
my
to keep
breath.
going.
I
I love
need
like I can
supplies.
hear that from you. It's like, oh, I want to keep moving.
I want to keep moving, but I need the supplies.
Huh. Take this.
You dare defy
Let's go.
Club Luis?
Ice.
I dare defy everyone.
Hit their weakness.
Dead fight,
That's your
Luis.
opening, Captain.
You
Why
monster!
not?
Head out.
Is everyone all right?
If I say so myself.
Die, monster!
I shall be as a shield.
Stop resisting. Brace yourselves.
I mean, I guess we are
Stroll
technically
can't take
resisting.
anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you answered your own question there.
Freeze.
I mean, come on!
That's
Not
your
out of
opening,
this
Captain.
yet.
Hey, Stroll. Buddy.
Can you do me a favor and stop
This calls for
dying?
one of these.
Stop getting murdered.
Sworn oath of knighthood.
Like you'd be my best friend right
Let
now.
us fight as one.
Just if I only just had
Perhaps
the ability
not
to
this.
do something.
I mean, technically you are doing things.
I'll stay my blade.
Stop
Vitus
resisting.
power.
Even I'm about out of MP.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
I shall fight as the noble. Are
But you still
prepared?
punch him.
You'll be dust.
That was a good crit.
It was. Good job.
Finish. Great
Ow.
work, everyone.
You got a medicine back.
Not bad at all.
My expensive medicine.
Someone fed me my tasty medicine.
That'll do it.
More points.
Yes.
What
Because
now?
you did level up when you killed a mook on the background.
Huh.
Which you can still give yourself that point. You would be in your party.
This is I care to elaborate how because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Details. There you go.
Yeah. Perfect.
I could hear they like, I need my endurance up there kicking shit out of me, man. I'm too weak, bruv. I love now you're going sneaky pinky like.
I'm not going sneaky, I'm going slow and methodical. Oh, he's already got a picture of himself hanging up in the fucking castle.
Speaking of,
Is shot?
fine.
They have been shot.
Luis Zorba.
No.
No, Zorba's a different man.
Miss for what? Oh, an army's engineer. Oh, goody.
How however.
Oh. So Zorba is our necromancer friend.
Yes, now you have the name of our Scottish twink, Zorba.
Well, of course he already has pictures of himself with a crown hanging up. Tell me you're an egotistical fuck about telling me you're an egotistical fuck.
I love you see all the holes, you're like... And I can hear the thought process of like, what made those holes?
Well, I got shot. Guess I'm hoping
I imagine that would be of use.
Hey, look! The thing I was asking for earlier.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
I can hear the like, oh, that would have been useful.
No problem. I'd say we're evenly matched.
Hey, look, now you can just fight the wolves
You got
normally.
this.
I don't have the fucking MP for this!
You have items.
I don't have a lot!
What now?
You have offensive items.
How's that? Our enemies are down. Do not squander them. We strike first.
Let's take them all down
Come on,
in
come
one
on.
swoop.
Son of a bitch.
Why don't you see what they're weak for? Their
Do we need
weakness
to use
first?
this?
Very nice.
Stop
I know you
it.
have some items for that.
Like a fire fang.
This'll
I
do.
think I got from these wolves.
What's their weakness?
Or at least you got from the red
These
ones.
fists, I
Captain.
strike for justice.
This is why items are your best
They're
friend.
weak to
Can
fire.
also be your best friend
Let's heat
sometimes.
this place up.
So part of me I was like, I could just absolutely.
This should work.
That's a 1 out.
Almost finished.
Is everyone
Great
alright?
job,
You know what? That's fine.
But you should have enough that you could be able to kill these guys.
Right there! They yet cling to life.
It's okay. That was not
Vitus
thinking.
power.
Because here's the thing, you could use your the last of your MP, or even a chunk to kill the other guy, and then just have, you know, your boy Stoll just punch the other one's head in.
Last one for the
With
captain.
these fists,
Keep it
I
going.
strike for justice. You can't run.
You do strike for justice, after all.
Oh, for justice.
Looks like that's all of them.
James.
Great job,
Going for
everybody.
James Belmont. For the Belmont.
Oh,
Do it for the Belmont.
the Belmont feast.
Fuck the Potter. There's enemies.
You
It's on
know.
the other side of the door. Ah, well, thank you for the follow.
Long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
Welcome, Tracy's.
This.
You're like, I
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
And you could just run past them.
I could.
No issues. Could use more patrols this quiet. Intruders!
You don't see me.
Thesaurus!
You don't see me. I don't see you. I put myself into a cutscene.
What?
Fuck.
Well, well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this high. I applaud your resilience, if
Yes.
nothing else.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with Magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre Magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or two along the path to make it easier for them to form.
Melancholia crystals.
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of Magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure Magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until there's something else entirely.
Melancholia? What are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Ooh.
Is this a piece of bone?
So yeah, that's how
I
he's
had
been
to
showing.
find some
That's
use
where
for
those
the
shots came
scattered
from.
pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Can we hit the bones back?
Maybe if we hit the bones hard enough?
We've no weapons that could hit them at such distance.
How about we fall back for now?
I don't like it, but we've no other...
It really has been one nuisance after another here. I suppose my crushing you will be the last lesson you learn. Come to me if you can! Scorlin!
That damn Zorba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the royals' legacies.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage, nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
The painting of Luis.
What? From the portrait hall?
Ah, of course! A marvelous gambit.
The moment I was like, we need a shield, my brain, I literally looked right up at the portrait and I went,
If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait, Zorba may well refuse to fire upon us.
But it's just a flimsy painting.
A painting that he took the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
I'm not saying it's not.
What? You degenerates! That's
Don't mind us. We've rubbish to dispose of.
rubbish! You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah, underhanded, treacherous little...
That's rich coming from you.
Aggressive Scottish.
You witless incompetence! I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. However, you defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy. You'll pay. I swear, I'll make you regret this.
He's so mad.
I told you he is aggressively
So it's
Scottish.
desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
No kidding. We must be getting close.
Oh, I love Zorba.
Just, man was the big mad.
I mean, he is
Right?
Scottish. What do you expect?
Well, I suppose.
There's also other reasons why he has like kind of a massive chip on his shoulder.
Let's find the door.
There are enemies around. Watch your
These
step.
are different teeth.
Yes, and look up and look who's up there.
Oh, not you.
Look at your friend.
Ugh. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you could also run past him.
Motherfucker, I need to do something.
Alright, our enemies. Tis our opening!
Let's take them all
out!
down in one fell swoop. We're evenly matched.
Alright,
Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
guess.
Let's go. I'm counting on you.
I can
I
hear
shall
you like,
fight as
I
the
have only
noble
one.
I am.
I have one chance to gamble.
Okay, so it's not.
I stand knight! I see you!
Ooh.
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll show
in
you
the
the
weak
essence
spot.
of
Got
truth.
it. Okay.
Music is so fucking good.
Aggressive.
Big chanting gets you good.
The aggressive chance.
The next one's yours.
I
Now,
love it.
what's the play? Go for it.
Is everyone alright? There!
Yeah.
Oof,
One's not
man.
moving, but the other one is.
Oh, it was the-
Only a flesh wound.
Only a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound.
I think they have.
Let's
one
stay
more
calm.
weakness on them.
And the problem is without burning items.
There you go. Little bit more butchers. I think it's fire that they're weak to. That's an MP on you.
Yeah, and that's a
Do I
use
need
two.
to use it?
Let's see.
Last one.
One for the
I
captain.
shall fight
Keep
as
it
the
going.
all yours.
Alright, Hulkenberg.
I
You
see
want to kill it this time?
Hulkenberg got them right
We're
in
looking
their
good
weak
here.
spot.
You first.
Hit it again. You can do it. I trust you. Thank you.
See where you
Smooth
got it.
finish. Great work,
The
everyone.
problem is it doesn't save my MP.
I mean,
Be
if you can get to
careful.
a
There's more of them.
hollow, you can be able to go to a lower floor to regain. I love your. Oh.
No. Oh, thank God. Come here. Give me that fucking hollow.
Ah!
Just rushes into it.
You've never been more happy to see Sanctuary.
I have not, dude. Come on.
This is why I love the dungeon setups here. It's to the point where it becomes a literal case of.
What was the? It was this area right here. It was right outside the.
No.
Was it not with all the wolves?
Yep. I think it's deeper.
The deepest part's the reception chamber.
I mean,
Or
like your
wolf.
lowest part.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's with all the wolves down there. But there was another one that was in here that there was a lot of weak enemies too.
I think it's only the prayer chamber that your best bet is.
I mean, it's not. I'll investigate because my brain's like. Eh? Worst case scenario, I just run back to the hollow. Ooh,
Yes.
hello.
It's all clear.
Fuck all here. Okay.
You're like,
I guess I'll go fuck myself. Suppose I shall properly go and fuck right off.
you're like, well, sad news for me then.
Yes, man. Fuck.
Like, all I want to do,
Where to?
I just want to survive here.
I just wanted to, you know.
Get an easy time. No, I gotta bugger wolves elsewhere.
Ooh.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. Take this! Come on! I imagine that would be of use.
Ooh, fur.
There they go.
I don't care, Galka. It can run off for all I care.
Thesaurus.
Let's push
I can
through.
feel my power growing.
I love if I can hear the like, I just need to get a bit more MP back.
You get some.
I just need to get some MP and I'll be right as rain.
Considering the fact that all my skills
Staying
hinder
alive
on
is
MP.
I mean, Strolls, brawler
Not,
moves.
not strolls, but
Like, here
I don't have the means to keep healing his ass.
That was brilliant.
So unless I change Silas over to a healer,
I mean, you could also turn Hulkenberg into a healer.
Hulkenberg's a healer.
Come on!
He's the one that protects
Great
me.
moves back there.
I mean, you can always turn into a healer and then have her inherit the protect move.
Yeah, but
That might be a
either that or I
mistake.
just wouldn't it make more sense for them to turn her to a healer to have her in
Great work back there.
at that point?
They're onto us.
Because leveling up healer would give you more better
You'll
stuff
be
to work
okay
with.
without healing. Right?
Like, say, a spell that could get rid of nasty attacks.
Push through!
Pain in there? Not tired, are you?
Come on!
This is bad. They're onto us.
I'm gonna finish cleaning up these wolves.
Nice.
Then I'm
Your
gonna
strength.
If I
Did I
instill
level
a
up
bit,
again?
your
we
mage
did it.
levels up.
Alright,
You forget the archetypes and you are
Not
separate
tired, are you?
entities.
I saw the thing in the corner. I just didn't happen to see what it was.
Yes.
What now? Well,
Your mage is now level 13.
skill inheritance.
Atra.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, you got rid of Hama from you.
I know. That's
I
the
hear the,
only
like-
problem.
I love I can hear the like. I'm being hit with a trolley problem right here in terms of skills.
Well, cause see, she's got knight and she has mage.
Yes.
I give her healer.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's at. There it is. Still love her color scheme for most of the stuff. The only one I'm not really a huge fan of is Brawler.
think the next one works a little
see.
better, or its upgraded form.
She would at least need to get to 3 or 5.
Yes. But you would give her a free Hamon, which would free the igniter up
Fascinating.
at that point.
This
I can
right
give
here.
it back to me.
All right.
Or even give it to Stroll.
I'm counting on
Stroll's
you.
got the
Of
wind.
course.
I don't think you really need wind right now because you've mostly been dealing with all stuff that's been weak to like
I see.
either light damage or
I've
getting
acquired a new
punched in the face with like crushing blows.
Change to the healing art. Channel the healing art type. Apparently he's actually better? Oh, it's probably just because of the equipment.
Yeah, solely from an equipment standpoint.
Inheritance. I need to level up her. I don't think I have any materials to get her up to 3 is the problem. Maybe.
I don't think you do yet, or at least not presently.
I'll check. Worst case scenario, you know?
Worst case, just some more wolves to murder.
Pretty much. Let's see, she's got a Hamon Mage Light.
Yes.
So that's just a simple remove button, is there?
No, you'd have to just. I think you just have to give her something else to hold on to.
The guard talisman. Oh no, I have the guard's talisman. Okay, that's valid.
Yeesh.
And nothing else I have is really anything that's gambler's jewel, I guess, is the only other thing I can give her.
That's fair.
Because I've got
You guys talisman because you're just like
Give
trying to
myself the
protect
endurance.
yourself.
right, but if I give myself the glow igniter, actually, actually, let's swap those around. I don't want you to really. I mean, the wind isn't really going to help me. What does luck have to do with again?
Item discovery and can influence the rate of criticals.
You need that, buddy. Okay. Do I have... Gauge, no. But wait, I do. Ooh. Here, buddy, you can take that. Yeah, not enough. But if I can run around and everything, it'll at least get her to 3. That way it at least gives...
Medi.
Yeah.
Should at least get her 2 more closer to getting Padra.
Right. Well, I can use Potter on myself.
Yeesh.
But to have her with Medi...
Having a second source at least is always nice.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of alleviates the pressure from just having it be one person.
Our minds will win the day. Heal if you must.
Yeah, you guys are about to hit another fun part of the video here where we're going to be running back and forth and murdering wolves.
Because it's either this or he has to burn another day, precious day.
Yep, and I'm not going to do that. Because just resting in the Maglaholic just resets it, right? Kind of like a bonfire.
Yeah, it basically is. I will say to make you feel better,
We've been spotted.
now that you've met, now that you've actually met Torvald, you've actually like gone past the bridge with him, you're actually not too far off from being done with this dungeon.
I kind of had a feeling, given the fact of like how it seemed like everything was like all right there, in a sense, that
Yeah.
Precautionary.
Come on! They saw us.
Let me know if you see Hulk Emergence Mage go or healer go up.
I'll keep an eye because it will kind of appear like out on the same corner where all your like results stand. So
Field. We are spotted.
I've got a
I mean,
feeling.
I understand like
healing.
EXP, you know, it's not gonna
Let's push through.
really go up by much.
Well, you're definitely getting more archetype experience than you're getting normal experience, at
Don't
least.
push it.
Right. It's not normal experience. I'm after one normal experience. I'll go back up to higher floors and start fighting shit.
Well, actually, right now, what matters way more to you is regain your
Staying
MP.
alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
You're trying to reload.
I think we got them
Pretty
all.
much.
We'll be safe for a while.
Come on! If you are struggling, it would do you well to heal.
But again, I do not feel ashamed by having to do this.
There's no rush.
No, I don't.
Because genuinely, this is how you're able to do dungeons in one. This is how you're able to clear dungeons in one fucking
Hey,
one
good
go
one.
in this game.
Well, here's the best part too, is that especially at the okay, I literally just glanced over and saw the healer rank up to 2.
Yep.
Red one's actually giving me a lot
You'll be
more
okay without healing.
too.
Right?
And honestly, I like the fact that
I feel
they
stronger already.
the devs actually gave people a way to
That'll do
get,
it.
kind of found a way to circumvent to give you like infinite, a means to basically never have to leave a dungeon anymore.
Right.
Because at least in the case with I'll use Persona as a lovely example. There were cases even just from like a story perspective where, at least in dungeon crawlings, you were forced to leave. You were forced to leave at certain points. Here, you can just be there forever.
Alright, if you intend to take risks, I might
Yeah, because
suggest
the red wolves
healing
are
first.
9 AXP a pop.
Yep.
I think that's just kind of how I'm going to differentiate the two.
Yeah.
Is the difference between EXP and AXP.
I mean, they also do that as well.
Well, yeah. For clarification's sake, for
Yeah.
future purposes.
At least for your own sake.
Yeah.
Because I know you're gonna get like your brain tied hard.
Ooh, it's gonna get something.
Like, I'm not prepared for that.
Everybody sat down, they're like, alright, well, alright, back up, let's go. I have, however, gotten myself a decent amount of MP.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, it's you're pretty much getting like A and P for every time you kill anything.
Yeah, nice
So
work.
with the amount of things you do kill, you pick it up quite
There
fast.
they go.
Well, let's see, I started this run at 62, so let's see how many it gives me back at the end of all of it.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. Alright, how's that? That might be of use later.
More fur to sell. I mean, ultimately, it'll help.
Absolutely.
Let's push through.
You'll be okay without healing. Right?
Come on. Exemplary.
As long as this also helps push Vulcanberg's healing. Because that's also
Staying
a
alive
good
isn't a
primary point
contest.
to do with this.
Heal if you need to.
Yeah.
That way she can switch back to Knight, inherent Medi, and we have at least a healing method.
If you intend to take risks,
Really, she'll have the better version of like the knight's first aid, effectively.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a nice skill on paper for like in case of emergency.
push through. Alright,
Where's the Knight?
how's that?
Impressive.
Yeah,
They've noticed us.
it is a skill they get, but it's
I
not a
knew
good
you could
one.
do it.
It's a very low cost of healing, but it also doesn't
On your
really
guard.
heal.
Let's push through.
Fair.
Alright, how's that?
It's like typically it's like a kind of a break glass in case of emergency.
Hey, great job.
Or at the very least, if you decide if
Let's
for
push through.
some
Staying
reason
alive
you're
isn't
making
a
the idea of I don't want to
Heal
use a
if you
healer,
need to.
you at least have that as an option.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So that was, let's see, I started at 62. I'm at 94, so that's what, 32?
Yeah, they too.
32 MP gain back on literally just running through this area and murdering everything is not bad at all.
Especially because like Hulkenberg and Skrull almost have all their MP back,
The only one that needs to get the rest of the MP back is me.
pretty much.
But I also have Silas set at a MP heavy
Let's go.
requiring archetype.
Which the fun fact is, once you get this, you could just switch him back to a healer and just do the same thing and just basically heal everyone up for free without any cost.
Could do that. Let's see, what is, I can,
What
I
now?
can check it with party, right? Hush.
Stop that.
Stop that. 193, 168, 148. So Hulkenberg will. Man, I don't want to try to get myself up to full MP.
You at least want to get yourself like one of these in this shot. So maybe like two more after
Great job.
2 more including this.
Yeah. But I also want to give myself the
A sizable like berth.
right, and also the
We are spotted.
because I'm abysmal on
Feel the
healing
power
items.
coursing through me.
Hey,
healer.
look, he's got batter now.
What now? Or it's Medi now.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
We'll eventually get these damn skills down. Okay. Yeah, but she also needs to get mage at 10 if I want her to get to the next one.
I was gonna say, why don't you start working on that mage then?
I want to work on it yet. Like, that might be an off-camera, just run back and forth thing. I don't want to spend the entire rest of this episode doing that.
Yeah.
Am I able... Okay, next side question. Am I able to come back in here?
When you're done, if you're done,
Yes.
no.
Okay, so...
Once you finish this dungeon, you're pretty much. I think when you're done with this, actually,
Double check that. Because there are things in the dungeon area that I can't reach.
the lower part you can be able to return to. I think it's the upper part you won't be able to. This upper part here you won't be able to return to. But like the mausoleum and stuff, you can be able to return.
Right, but there's no enemies. I mean, well, there are enemies in there.
Yeah, it'll open up later on, basically,
Yeah.
because you'll be able to get some side quest stuff that'll let you do like delve into there, and that will
Yeah, I
actually
guess
properly
it does
open up.
have a... But it's only accessible through the main menu.
Yep. Like I said, it's not good, but
Alright.
it's one of those. It's a better than nothing.
But
Situation.
Medi is also one that goes for everybody.
Yes.
Instead of first aid, it's just a single target.
Yeah.
It's a low cost, but it's a single target.
Yeah.
Okay, well now you have that Hulkenberg, so I am okay with where you are. Stroll, you've almost got Brawler to 10. What does that go to?
Get some strike dodge.
Strike dodge. Evasion against strike attacks. Not bad. I'll take it. For now.
I imagine, like, ideally, what you could do, get his brawler up to learn like Battle Cry, then you could just switch him back to like.
Probably back to Warrior.
So you could inherit it, switch back to Warrior to like just slap that on, basically.
Yeah, because increasing the attack and defense would be nice.
Yeah, you can charge twice and then just go fucking full ham with
Okay,
just Slicer at that
defense.
point.
Yeah. Because that'll be a really... That would be a really good one to have for...
Critical Strike is like a nice little is admittedly a gamble move, but
Right.
again, in fact, it's a guaranteed crit.
It's guaranteed crit and slash damage.
He's nice.
So you go against something that's weak to slash.
Or at least not
Done.
resistant to it.
Right. Because then, yeah, Knight doesn't really get anything until 20, because the rest of this is all passive.
Yeah, because it's more defensive to begin with. I think its next form is when when it becomes a Mage Knight, it'll start getting a few extra like different moves up its sleeve.
Because, let's see. Yeah, next thing I get is Magic Circle, and that's not till 20,
Yep.
which just gives me more magic attack.
If you have more of the same archetype, using it.
Yeah. Beyond that, I mean, Mage is nice, but there's nothing else for me to really get with it, if that makes sense.
Effectively, but hey, maxing out archetypes is always a nice thing.
Yeah. Which a lot of that will definitely be done off camera, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your healer's up to 10.
I'll
which
even
then
say
you
this:
get
there will
the
be a
Kunda.
point later on where it'll become much easier for you to kind of do that.
The grinding out the archetypes.
Yeah.
Looks like we're
Oh,
safe
yeah.
for now.
So for now, I would say don't feel too bad for that. Don't think you have to like kind of grind.
I mean-
off screen. You really don't really have to worry about that.
Well, that's what I mean, like later on at that point, so that way,
Yeah.
it's not just much like this, where it's, oh hey, here's the entire episode, like, where we're gonna finally get through this, and we're now an hour in, and we've spent the last maybe 15-ish minutes grinding back from
You hanging in there?
I mean, in fairness,
Not
it's
tired, are you?
you were just taking advantage of what you have.
Staying alive isn't a
there's-
contest.
Let's push through.
Heal if
I
you
mean,
need
I'm not
to.
ashamed of it at all.
Impressive as ever.
But yeah. I need the MP because all my stuff requires more MP.
Let's push through.
Ultimately, just
Come on.
Never known such heights.
I've got a feeling. You can feel it.
So yeah, I think after this you should be able to
Alright, how's that?
make it the rest of the way up.
Let's push through.
I can feel my power
Unless
grow.
you think you need to do that one more run, I think.
I might do the one more run as healer just to be on the safe side.
Just kind of top everyone else.
Come on.
I mean, it's not going to be much,
Not tired, are you?
but something is better than
I mean,
nothing.
getting like at least 32 health is
Impressive as ever.
nothing to sneeze at.
Alright, how's
Staying
that?
alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
Okay. Thing, one. Because I am enjoying this game.
Oh, absolutely. This game goes places, and I love it.
There's places that I never expected. Alright.
Biblically accurate
Why
Scotsman.
now?
Aggressively Scottish twinks.
Who'd have thought? Okay.
I certainly didn't my first time. Caught me right off guard.
So now I'm the healer. We'll run in.
Bonk some fucks.
Hey,
So the thing that I'm thinking is, right,
What you thinking?
is that our good friend,
Let's go.
Mr. Necromancer of the Scottish descent,
Mm-hmm.
definitely is going to throw some dark shit at me. So I need to combat him with light weapons.
No, so you're thinking he's gonna be your boss.
That or he's going to summon something.
They've noticed us.
Alright, how's that?
Be a bitch.
I knew you could do it. There they
Is
go.
that actually healing me at all?
It is.
What now? I guess my health is different depending because I switched jobs.
Yeah.
Punk.
On your toes, everyone.
Let's push through.
Very impressive.
Are you sure?
If you are struggling,
does.
to do you well.
One second, I'm not seeing any healing. A support attack.
Oh, I guess it's the other folks. That's fair. I must be thinking of some other thing there where you can just heal normally. Well,
You know what?
that's fine.
That's fine. That is fine. I think
I think you're more than prepped.
I'll finish this run out. We're already here.
And you can just heal all allies and move on.
Yep. Just turn around, do a heal all, and fuck off.
This is bad. They're on to
Deal
us.
with Zorba.
Yeah, heathens!
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Desecrating Lord Louis! I can't deal with you no more!
Very impressive.
You almost hear the bagpipes coming out of him.
Let's push through.
Aggressive bagpipes start playing.
Aggressive.
Alright, how's that?
Aggressive bagpipes.
Great moves back there.
Come on.
Scotland forever.
How's that? Cat?
Let's take it with us.
Hey, great job.
Come on.
Scotland!
Let's push through.
You could do it.
Just have like some skeletons like rise up with bagpipes just playing.
If you intend to take risks,
Let's push through.
Oh, dude, I would
Cat?
lose my
Wearing a
Come on.
That was brilliant.
I would mark the fuck out, dude. That'd be hilarious.
Take it slow
Scottish
if you need
march
to.
with
There's no
skeletons.
rush.
Alright, how's that?
You'll be okay with that
Scottish
healing.
Knights of the Valkyries?
I'm just hearing like Flight of the Valkyries, but with bagpipes, and my brain is kind of being tickled by it.
It's cursed, though. It's a little cursed.
I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of digging it weirdly.
I'm sure somebody's done it.
It wouldn't.
I would hope.
It wouldn't shock me honestly at this rate, because I
I
think
would-
almost everything has been done one way or another.
I would legitimately hope.
But now you shall commence forth.
Got
Yes, I shall. But before I commence forth, first,
Where to?
shout myself up there. Secondly, I'm going to run to the restroom.
I'm surprised you weren't gonna save.
Yeah, no, you raise a fucking Excellent point there, Chief.
I mean, this is why I'm here.
I'll let you deal with that real
All
quick.
right, Coolio, I'll do that then.
The restroom calls.
While he goes relieving himself, I will keep you all entertained in the meantime. By that, I mean probably be like a bit of a loon as I ramble nonstop
Where
in
to?
silly ways. Yeah, thankfully, he is not far, and I'm very curious to see how he's going to deal with Zorba as a boss. He might do well. Maybe he'll struggle. Maybe he won't. I don't know. It'll be curious to see what he does.
All right.
Welcome.
I feel better. Thank you.
Told him to just warp you to the mausoleum.
What?
Joking.
I wouldn't be surprised with you.
That would be a flex if I did that, though, wouldn't it?
I'd be like, why, Ian?
Like, why would you do this?
Why would you do this to me?
Content.
I can't believe you've done this.
Content, though.
All right. Well.
You want to heal?
Perfect. Look at us. Look at them.
It shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
It's the
We'll be okay.
boys. And look at that staircase.
They'll need more than
Got
this.
you.
Reaper, I didn't really see what he was. I was focused on the other guy. I didn't see what he was. Great.
Here they come.
Asshole.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
Thank you, Doctor.
We probably can't hit their weak spot like this.
Apparently I hit the wrong button or something.
But will you hit them with the slicer yourself?
Hack and slash.
I like how it's just punches and straight up roundhouses.
Your hits are weakness.
Bicycle kicking
yourself.
people
That's your
into
opening,
like
Captain.
pieces.
Yes.
Evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Come.
Are you all right?
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever. I
That
shall
is
fight
very
as
nice
the
to have
noble
now.
call upon royal
Oh
power
my
within.
god.
I can
That's
hear the
so
like-
nice to have.
I can hear the. Where the fuck was this when I heard it?
Why am I stupid?
Not done yet.
Well, that one's dead.
He is very dead, yes.
Oh no, he's not. He's close though.
Vitus power. Freeze.
Overkills the man casually.
Knighthood.
No kill like overkill. Still got a fire fang back though.
Happens from your
Can't afford
murder
to hold.
holds.
I'll cut you down.
Why? Yeah.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Ah,
Sort of beating.
stop resisting! Ah, God!
Yet cling to life.
Now,
Oh, Louise, help me!
Piss out of me.
Oh, God!
Throwing hands with a guy and we just stop resisting. No.
Great
Immediately
job,
starts
everybody.
crying, screaming for Lord
He
Louise to
immediately
save
keeps
them.
resisting.
Something is still around.
The freeze is still that way.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Too fucked. Alright, I see the long-winded staircase of death.
Yes. To
Oh.
going even further up.
I guess that it's not a large enough staircase like I thought it was.
You're getting transitioned.
I am.
I can hear the. I'm worried now.
You're getting transitioned. Yes.
But why?
Why though?
this is
Uh-oh. Feck.
Zorba!
Feck.
Oh, I didn't like that. I don't like that.
Fuck.
I mean, could be worse. I mean, maybe he's still there.
I doubt it.
Maybe couldn't gone too far.
Not too far. He's a fucking Scotsman.
Royal scepter. Has he? No. Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed with him.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must be close by.
Watching
the only
you
other way out.
pantomiming to the door is the funniest thing in the world.
If he's gone ahead, he could.
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter.
Yeah, it's probably because there's
Probably
maybe, I
that
don't
day
know,
of
a
calamity
giant
he's been
fucking
raving
airship
about.
up
He said
there.
Until the morning is over, we must stop him.
He said until the morning is over. Well, the morning is not over yet.
Hurry!
Blah, 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 blah.
You're like the airship!
There's a giant airship up there that was carrying a dead human.
Well, I mean, the human's on the floor now.
Onward.
Until they dumped its corpse. Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget, but now I think I have an idea.
Yeah, it's like down there.
However,
I can hear the. I don't like the fact I can still visibly see it so
No,
clearly.
that's not why I'm making that sound.
Are you afraid? Are you scared he's gonna reanimate the human at you right now?
I have this inkling that Zorba will fucking do. Oh god, it's Moon, Jesus! Hi!
I was waiting for that
Ah,
shot.
welcome back, buddy!
And he never left, really.
Ah. More staples.
Hey, look, he's plateau.
I don't think I need to go back to the Academia yet.
Well, but you can save.
You're right, I can do that with you.
Yeah, you forgot that cat
Do
has
that
a,
with the cat.
cat has a magical book.
Cat has a magical. I just ring the bell and it just. Ding, 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 ding.
At last.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Can't wait to see what's going to happen and what machinations of fucking hell he's going to summon at me. That is a big ass stick.
It's the Royal Scepter.
It's got a rib cage, of course, in a spinal column. Of course it does.
This is the Royal Scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser, the faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter.
Well,
Only
get
one
fucked.
may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Why don't we find out?
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no Lady Knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter. But I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead. but I shall gladly send you to join him!
Behold, you fight Zorba himself!
Lord Luis's destined
Yeah, maybe
kingdom
that was
will
probably
be
gonna be what
built atop
happens.
your bones!
But also, why can you code it?
What destined kingdom?
I've heard you make the
Tell us
exact
where
same
Luis has gone.
Oh
We
yeah,
will tear
there's the
the
reason I
weight
said
from
somehow
you.
I'm in this game twice. Told you.
Your calm side and your manic side.
Exactly. I have two wolves in me.
There's no telling how much he'll destroy.
One who wants to read
call
books
upon
quietly,
royal
the other one who will
power.
grind you to bones!
I'll cut you down.
I'll show you the.
Flare! By the sworn oath. With blade in hand! Strike me if you dare!
I've bodies to spare!
So he has the power to control the
This is nothing.
dead?
Well, what do you think, Gallica? We witnessed that the whole fucking
Well,
time!
I think she didn't expect you to do that. I think he didn't expect it so literal. Also, that man has a his eye.
I did witness that, yes.
Grim, isn't it?
But
You'll be
fuck
dust.
you with the skull cracker.
I'll show you the
I don't
essence
think
of
he can
truth.
get hit with friggin' gate, can he?
I think it's very rare. I never saw him
Vitus
when I
power.
fought him. Then again, I went a completely different route because I was playing on hard. Where he can
Their
kick the
weakness.
dog shit out of
That's
you
your
if
opening,
you're not
Captain.
careful.
Behold! We stand together!
Let me help.
Behold my power!
Right!
I can't afford to hold back.
How about you so far? So far, no physical weakness.
If it makes you feel better, I believe most bosses like Zorba and the like do not actually have weaknesses of their own.
So it's just a
I shall
matter of
vanquish evil.
Basically.
hit the fuck out of him. Got it.
Don't forget his zombie.
I see the zombie. I've not forgotten.
I pull your strings!
More zombie.
Now dance for me!
And you guess his gimmick.
Raise zombies, buff them.
Yeah, basically he summons zombies, and the moment a zombie has been around more than a turn, he basically will inflict berserk onto it. However, I will say this.
Sworn
That's
oath
your
of
opening,
knighthood.
Captain.
If there are no zombies around him, he basically will waste a turn to raise one.
So murder the zombies.
Allies, together!
Focus efforts on zombies.
Well, here's the thing. There's also some ways you can... You may not have weaknesses, but there's ways you may be able to give him some.
Oh, I know what I'm
Team
doing.
up.
Give that weakness to Pierce.
I'll run you
Exactly.
through!
If you can just run that and just keep
With
doing
these
that to him,
fists, I strike for justice.
Yeah, have everybody else deal with the...
Jambos.
Take that.
I've bodies to spare!
Just bring that dim down. Okay.
Let's go. Fire.
You hit their weakness.
Observe the
I
enemy.
believe the
your
thralls
opening,
are also
Captain.
weak to light.
Let us fight
Correctly.
as one.
Then if I hit him with this one...
You could also hit him with the Hammer of Justice, which just reapplies the weakness as well.
Let me help.
But the hammer...
Pierce
hammer
through
is
them.
all of them.
Nah,
Got
it's only
them
the
right
one.
in their weak
Lord
spot.
Luis!
Lord Louise!
After me.
Let my power support you.
Let's do this.
Big bang attack.
You hit their weak point.
It's okay.
That's such a
We can do this.
attack, though.
Really is.
Vitus power. Light.
Bye-bye, zombie.
I pull your strings!
Is that all?
Stroll can't take any more.
Okay.
He
Someone
does pull
heal
your
him.
strings, though.
Tonight.
Listen to
I
this
will not
aggressive
let you die.
Scotsman.
I knew you'd help.
So 100
I owe you.
HP recovery is
Lord Luis!
fucking nice.
Yeah, I love you can
I
tell
shall
exactly
vanquish
why I keep
evil.
calling him aggressively Scottish.
No, yeah, I definitely get it.
Like, it is like kind of comical how like Scottish this man is.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Flare!
You hit their weakness!
Lord
That's
Louise!
your opening, Captain!
That's a wait next turn.
Together!
Come!
I would just medi and
Healing arts.
That helped.
as either that or proclamation could help you. And
Helpful
just
as
pray
ever.
You can withstand the.
Now dance for me!
Because I think he's about to madness both of those two.
Oh, please!
Now dance for me!
So, if I remember correctly now that he has two zombies that are berserk, he himself will start attacking properly.
No holding back!
We're going to deal with that properly then.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Are
to
you
give you
prepared?
a difference of how I was fighting, for me, it was basically
I'll cut you
Hulkenberg was
down.
doing non-stop, but just doing hammer justice to him.
I'll show you
Stroll
the essence.
and
Let's go.
myself were just basically killing any zombie that showed up, just to keep him from basically really never moving, because he would always have to waste a turn to summon said zombie, and thus zombie would use the other
counting
turn
on
at that
you.
point.
Right.
Ah!
He's done.
Yep.
Let's say, yeah, there was enough damage to...
Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Louis!
Not bad.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Get bent.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is!
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Louis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast. To be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once? That I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Louis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Louis.
Damn it! What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human! The human lives!
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral?
I mean, he
It
is
wasn't
an
dead?
answer.
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city,
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Quest clean. Quest
Thwart it.
start.
Yes, thwart his plan.
10 days to stop a rampaging human.
Yes.
Oh, goody. Yeah, okay, I can see where it's blocked off.
Yes.
Okay, so I can actually get back in here.
This is about as far as you can go.
That's fine, honestly.
But really, it's going to be more into the bottom parts. That will matter the most.
Yeah.
Hurry! Damn it.
So, but hey, you're refreshed. So why don't you save?
I pledge.
And I think you have enough time to take out a human.
Do I have the strength to take out a human?
Well, you'll have to find out, my boyo. You've killed one. You've killed one big human before.
Is all well? On guard!
Let's go kick its ass!
By the way,
It's a long
How can this
video.
be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes,
Oh.
if it makes it to the city,
Spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
I don't like this one.
I'm just gonna let you take a moment to just take it all
Look at
in.
the size of that thing.
We joked about the
It will be
bagpipes, but I
catastrophic
think
if
we
it
really
breaks
need
the
to,
city. We must stop it!
you know, not...
How are we supposed to kill something
Are
this
you prepared to
huge?
get attacked by
Look
Haram
there.
and Bosch like
That
Payton?
can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach.
I
Should we
love
use
your
magic?
reaction to this,
A
which is
viable
just
plan.
like,
Yet
what am I
surely if we
looking
can knock
at?
the creature down first,
My
its
brain,
heart will be
much
close
like the
enough to strike
Cybertruck, my
with
brain
steel.
cannot comprehend
Then we
that it
bludgeon the
exists.
torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Start by attacking the body.
So go after
Forward!
the
Falling
shell.
back.
Yes, because its heart currently is too high.
Anything in particular to hit the shell with?
You'll have to
won't
find
hold
out.
back.
I will let you find out.
Do you
Fire!
like fire, bastard?
Now,
Don't
what's
really
the play?
give a
I
shit
call
for it.
upon royal power within.
It does
I'll
something,
crush you.
doesn't it?
You hit their weak point.
By the
I
sword
figured
of
bludgeoning would
night.
probably
But notice the egg crack.
Notice that there's nothing in the egg. I don't know if I want to keep breaking this.
Night!
I'm a level with you here, Chief.
I love
I
it. Like,
don't know if I want to do this.
That all?
Because I'm not a fan of it.
fun fact: this is literally based.
Still here?
This specific enemy is based on a Haram and Bosch painting, actually.
Only a flesh wound.
Oh, that didn't work.
No.
I shall vanquish evil.
Break the egg.
You'll be done.
Crack that egg open.
We did it!
Ooh, the bagpipe
Now
part.
we can go for his heart.
It's the Scottish heart.
The
It
enemy.
is. Welcome
This-
to Homo Avades.
This is what all Scots hearts look like.
We'll team up.
I'm not gonna. I'm calling it like it
Point
is.
of a
Yeah.
sword.
In the Scottish
I
heart
mean, if
looks like.
it was really like the true essence of
Come forth,
Scottish heart,
royal
you cut it
soul.
open, it's just gonna like spill haggis.
You know, that would be a little fucking funny.
I could hear you were ill prepared for that one.
Within. Take that.
Hiya.
Right on target.
I stand
Nice one,
tonight.
Stroll.
This one. Let us fight as one.
I'm counting on you.
Pierce
Understanding
through
the
them.
hammer of justice
Pokemon
meta.
got them right in their
I will
weak
fight
spot.
with pride. Vida's power. Free!
You like some ice?
No, no.
You don't
With
really
these
give a
fists,
shit for
we
ice,
strike
that's
for
okay.
justice.
Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Don't like this thing!
Maybe you can see what he does with, like, Slash, eh?
Slicer?
Yeah, and, you know, you're hitting him multiple times at
They
least.
die hard.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand.
Since I don't have enough
I will not let
pop
you
another
die.
one of
Thanks.
those, I'm
Well,
gonna
thanks.
definitely get a healing. Yeah, they're regaining their balance. There's a fucking...
Yes, there's a tavern inside of him.
What's that?
What am I witnessing, Ian?
Let's go.
You're witnessing a human!
Brute force through this one.
I won't hold back.
My brother in Christ.
Yes.
I don't like this anymore.
I shall fight.
I
as the
think
noble
I might
am.
be done after this episode. I'm kidding.
You're like,
Power within.
my brother, what the fuck am I looking at?
Like, my brother in Heidelin, what is this?
I love I can hear the, like, what am I even supposed to be looking at right now?
Literally, what am I looking at?
Justice prevail.
Well, I can answer it. You're looking at a human.
I stand waiting.
Human.
Yes. It ambushed you with things that came out of its butt, and now thus it healed itself.
More oblivion dust. Nope, okay, there goes.
Am I?
What
He's
can I
really
do?
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, but Stroll can't take any
So
more.
you can now
Someone heal
hurt
him.
your hands.
The hand.
Because it would
Both hands?
Yes, both hands. Because in doing so, it prevents him from breaking free. It protects him. It prevents you from breaking his butt, which allows you to hurt his heart.
Gotta rethink.
Oh. Is Patrick work on that?
It is a status element.
Let me help.
Trust me.
I'm
Good, because I need you to
not
heal!
shall vanquish evil.
I love how much this is like upsetting
I'll
you.
crush you.
I'm not even like legitimately
I
upset.
stand
I'm just
ready.
more concerned about what the fuck I'm
Power of
witnessing.
heroes.
You're having the reaction of like anyone. You're basically having the reaction of the thing just said, "Be not afraid," as things
Smash him up.
materialize in the tavern inside its ass, effectively.
Yeah! Yeah! That's exactly what it is. And let me give you a fun tidbit of information here, Ian. I'm not a fucking fan of it. I'm bisexual.
Is that all?
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, that's probably another reason why you would want to get rid of those hands as well.
This should help.
Must show you the
another
essence
day.
of come forth, royal soul.
The thing, this is the second human boss you fought.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the play?
That's your opening, Captain.
No holding back.
You do have Slicer as well.
Hack and slash.
Yeah, yeah. Doing a lot of damage, but it's fine. Oh no, it's going to be light. Oh, wait, light.
Let's
The
get
big
into the
light.
healing.
He hit you with stronger light.
Oh!
Healing arts.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
I will fight with me.
Yeah.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
It
I'm a
makes you-
level with you, dude. I do not know how to like properly react to this.
If it makes you feel better, I was hit with the same amount of like paralytic psychic damage from this thing my first time. Remember, I think I literally went to Red. I was like, "What am?" Like, sent them a photo.
Did Red
like,
send you this game?
no,
Did Red
I,
tell you to play it?
no, I got this game on my own terms.
This
But I
one
was
too.
showing Red everything. I was like, "What the fuck am I staring here? Look at this!" And they're like, "What is this?"
Here.
As well as going, "I don't like it."
Got them right in their weak
It's
spot.
okay.
I don't like this boss right now.
Burn!
It is.
It upsets you.
It is a blight upon my eyes. Mahama.
The heart toots.
Hurt bad.
It's hitting me with the fucking thing from the Erd tree. Or the Hailing tree.
Yeah. Also, that lovely circle of men is just juggling around.
One of them has a bird head.
They do, yes.
Hit their weak point.
And I can hear the, like, I hate it.
I do! I'm not a fucking fan of this.
Yeah, I love, like, everything about this upsets me.
Yes! I am physically, like, not happy with this. But I can't look away! Because if I do, then the stream... I can't look away, because if I do, the stream doesn't really have a point. So...
It's like, then there's nothing I can do.
I stand ready.
Look at all those delicious crits. And now you can break its butt, and he can't do anything to stop you.
However, I
Helpful
hope
as
you heal!
It's okay. We can do this.
They're weak to strike attacks.
You
Smash
can
them
just
up.
bop him with the stick. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
Did. I did. Oh no, the light did. Oh no, more. Should have been me to throw your dark soul with light!
Now, break him open like an egg.
I'll crush you. What's this?
Now, aim for the heart.
I love you didn't even see the first time you broke him open. It was only once he turned around.
So I saw like the table and like I was like, what else is in there? And then I went to turn, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Also, there are frogs under that table.
I saw that. I don't like it.
I love like everything about this. I find upsetting.
I do. There's nothing about this is making me happy. It's now dead though.
Yes.
Hammer
Hammer.
is weak to piercing.
Well, Hammer of Justice was giving him a pierce weakness.
Yeah. Is that what it actually looked like when it dropped? Because I really did not get a good look at that thing.
Well, it was more fucked up. Like its hair was like thrown everywhere. The heart was like resting on top of its on its back. It's only when it was revived did it get back its more human looks.
I admit, it feels.
I have never
Not a
known
fan
you
of it.
to hate.
Well, we stopped today at Calamity.
Also, the whole like face,
over.
like part of its face, like
Have my
flapping off, it was still there as well.
Risked your life to protect the capital.
Yeah, that
We
specific one
barely
was actually fun.
protected
Like
anything.
literally, like
The
inspired by
royal
like a Haram
capital's
and
in
Bosch like
chaos,
game.
and Grius. Grius was one of us.
I'll show you the one later.
Yeah.
And now
It'll
he's
be like,
gone.
oh, that's
Stroll.
nightmares.
Right.
On the morning of
Let's
the
let the scene
funeral,
play.
I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes, you're right.
did it.
You thwarted his plan.
And now he's dead.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis.
You got
the
no way
princess
of knowing
will
where
never
he
be
is
lifted.
now, fucko.
If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Does it matter which one I pick?
Doesn't really.
Let's rest up for now.
Calamity
Certainly.
averted.
Rest.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Best part is, I got 9 days to do more shit.
You are free to do however you wish for these 9 days.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
I love Batlin. That man is... I love him so much. He's so good.
That seems like a goofy fucker.
Welcome
Very
back.
much a charismatic
I've
man.
heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels
Yeah.
fast, I see.
Human!
That's the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood.
I wish to treat
I
you.
hope this
I
helps
wish
him
to give
rest in
you
peace.
nightmares.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
What?
How's Maria holding up?
Humans
Still
wish
cooped
to
up
give
in her
you
room.
nightmares.
She's not
I
eaten
already
a
suffer
thing.
enough of this.
Well, here's one more from that
The
thing.
city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden is planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky. Is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
A new day starts.
Oh! I was wondering when we were finally going to get a cutscene land.
First up.
Okay. So we still got time. So we still have till the 22nd before that, so it's the 13th.
Exactly.
So we still have plenty of time.
Yes, you have 9 days to yourself to use it however you wish.
Yes. Oh, bounties are available at the recruitment center now, which we were talking about last week.
Exactly.
Was it last week?
Yes. Or 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago. Because we were running around, all of last week we spent.
Zorba took 3 weeks for you to deal with.
Well, running streaming at 2 hours a session, though, I mean...
You get my point, though.
Yeah, does kind of make sense. Alright. So, while waiting for everyone to make Zuni, you can go meet your race people, spend time with your allies, prepare for the battle against these. When requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always ready to love and a helping hand. You can exit the busy anytime via the Tradia Gate.
Well then.
Oh. I hear a voice.
You'll now hear their voices. Spending time with your rivals and turn on piece of support. If you happen to sense their voices, seek them out.
This is the follower menu. It's like William. Talk about Hulk.
Say there.
Would you like to save?
Yes, actually.
So you don't have to be distressed by the human again.
The human.
Which will definitely haunt your nightmares tonight.
Yeah, well, apart from anything else that might be. Hey,
it's gonna break its shell up and reveal all the horrible shits in your actual
It's gonna be-
nightmares.
It's gonna be the frogs.
And the frogs will open their mouths.
Let's go check on Moore. Let's see how he's doing. Let's go see how our good buddy's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Moore! You are not gonna believe this shit.
Have you finally found the gunner archetype?
Fuck!
Oh,
I have not.
how disappointing.
I haven't found anybody that's
That's a
like
good
that
guinea.
yet, though, to be completely fair.
Well, that's very disappointing. Be sure to tell me when you find it.
Hey, Moore.
Do make yourself at home.
Okay.
Do make yourself at home, though.
Okay, you're still working on the gunner. That's fine. Yep.
Someone mechanically minded.
Yes.
You're like, but I don't know no one like that.
Don't know nobody.
I'm just a little guy.
It's a simple bread maker.
Oh,
I'm just a simple Hilda.
you'll come again.
Striking out on my own.
I'm just a simple Hildebrand. I'm a Manderville man.
So I guess I should explain a bit of Zorba's deal to kind of elaborate on what he was implying to you before he decided to fall off the cliff.
And go on.
So, Hulkenberg mentioned he was a half-blood.
Yes.
Basically, he is one of the many rare cases of someone who is born of two different races.
So I saw the horn on his head.
Which he was basically born of the Klamar and the Mistari.
Let's head there right away.
Klamar Marquez with his horn, and the Mistari pretty much that closed third eye. The problem with, and you would think ordinarily, hey, half-breeds, that should be interesting. They're treated like absolute dog piss. And here's the worst thing for him, because half of him is pretty much a Mistari, which is, you know, filthy pagans. Oh, he's treated worse than dog piss. He's treated about as worse as you are as a filthy Elda.
Valid.
So yeah, no wonder it kind of makes sense why he was appeasing to you to like, you would understand, clearly you understand what it's like to be treated like absolute dog shit, effectively.
The Man-Eater Manjula. The Tradia Desert, South Grand Trade.
Yes.
That looks like a fucking chimera.
You might have met him earlier.
That's what you want.
Manjula, previous desert, runs the desert, usually hides in on charge wild dogs, take out enough wild dogs, he'll show itself eventually. I'll take it.
You're like, I might be tempted to go up there one day.
I mean, these things do have...
Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Oh, there are no deadlines to them.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about the bounties, there are no deadlines. You can take them on whenever the fuck you want.
I will absolutely take
Just
encouraging to
fair warning, going to the locations where these bounties will be will cost a day.
That's what I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Oh. What were the gods doing?
Ah, there he is. I was like, where is he at?
You know, still menacing you from the sky, judging you all.
Wait a second.
Did you just remember the trick?
I did.
Came to see a rock.
Isn't that... Oh.
Give me that rock.
Right.
Thou, choosing...
So, out of curiosity, is that me having to, like, check it actively every day, or is it just...
It's worth checking it. You can... I think it's... I don't know the full metrics of what causes it to really kind of, like, grow and whatnot. But, typically, there's never a bad reason to never go pick up talk to the magic rock to get some, like, Magala anytime you get, any chance you get.
Right. Spend time with Hulkenberg, Stroll, and somebody else.
Yes. Do remember, there was the owner of the Igniter store who had a job that you could get information from if you were more wiser.
Yeah, but my wisdom isn't...
Yes.
My wisdom is still naive. I think I had to hit rank 2 with that.
Yes, which there was a bench nearby that you can spend a
What's the bench?
Yes, you can get some wisdom through that. It just depends on how you want to spend this day, which we could save that for next time.
Yeah, so I want to save the round for next time. Because we are running about 2 hours. So, we'll be back tomorrow with more Yakuza.
Indeed.
What will we do? I couldn't tell you. So, until then, see you later, guys.
What now?
Take care, everyone.